Hello, my name is Adolfo, and this is Laugh of Adolfo. Ohtani hit his first home run with the Dodgers, and I was scrolling on TikTok. It didn't click on me at that time. And somebody put a video, and they mentioned who caught the ball, what they should do, and so on. I used to collect baseball cards. I still have baseball cards. I used to collect authenticated baseballs also, and also understand the value of certain items. And for me, that baseball was easily $100,000 if you sold it to the right person. You put it on an auction. You could fly to Tokyo and sell it in Japan for that amount easily. And I saw the video of the person that got the ball. There was a scramble for the ball. Out of all the people that were scrambling for the ball, I think the person with the least knowledge of the value is the person that came up with the ball. And she talks about what she got for that ball. And I'm gonna be honest, what she got, and I'm gonna talk about this after the video, but I'm gonna do a side to side on the person narrating the home run and his point or his thought on what the ball is worth, what they should do with the ball, and do not let her go negotiate by herself. On the other side, I'm gonna put a video of the couple and what they got in the negotiation for that ball. Now let's roll the clip.
Point, I'm thinking, who has this baseball? Look at the beach ball in the crowd. But who has this baseball? Because whoever got this baseball in the crowd, and look at that, 430, 106 off the bat, they might be rich, whoever got this ball. Because this is the guy that's assigned the biggest contract in the history of sports, and he's been in controversy lately. Look at that, Teoscar Hernandez hit him with sunflower seeds to the face. You can see where this ball lands. Nobody catches it in the air. Obviously goes to the ground. There's a scramble to get it. The cameras would cut to the lady who apparently got the ball getting escorted out from her seat. Now, hopefully she does not give this ball up easily, because if it was me, I would be very stingy. I would want to get a reward for this, bro. This is Shohei Ohtani. This guy is rich. He can hook me up. Yeah, you can see from this camera angle, she's the one that went down and got it, and she's holding it up, obviously saying, I'm the one that got it. And it looks like her husband or her boyfriend's there. If I was him, bro, I would not trust her with the negotiations of giving this ball up to Ohtani and the Dodgers, bro. I would have done that myself, but hey, they can do them. Obviously, if they want to give the ball up, they can give the ball up for free. But if it was me, I don't know, I'd probably be stingy, want to get maybe an Ohtani signed bat. But hey, Ohtani, first home run as a Dodger, pretty special. That's first of many for him.
I'm with the Dodger fans that caught Ohtani's first home run ball with the Dodgers. This is what they got.
Got two hats, a signed ball, and a signed bat.
Did you know this ball was Ohtani's first Dodger home run?
At that moment and all the commotion, all that didn't click in my mind. It was until, I'm actually getting escorted out and they're like, so you know that this is the ball of the first home run. I didn't want him to influence my decision on whether I was keeping it or not.
Some people are saying this ball could have been worth over $100,000.
Yeah. So some people are saying, that I shouldn't have traded the ball, that I should have kept it, but
yeah, there's a lot of people that are gonna have other opinions. In our scenario, they happen to take advantage of the situation, and they knew that me not being next to her, me not talking to her, was gonna be the right move for them to get what they wanted, for sure. They know how much that ball is worth, and I know how much that ball is worth, and I can't sleep.
For people that saw that video, you could see that when they talk about the negotiation, she felt like she got robbed. That's the way I see it. She got a little bit humble. She got quiet. And maybe, and hopefully this didn't happen, after she negotiated for the ball, she went back to the stadium. She went back to her seat. And she was excited what she got. And people were telling her that she could have got a lot more. That trade was worse than the Babe Ruth trade to the Yankees from the Red Sox. Now, so people can understand the value of the ball. This is not his first home run, but this is his first home run with the Dodgers. In Japan, I've been to Japan 2 times last year, and you could tell that Ohtani is an icon. You ride the subway or metro, whatever you want to call it, the train, and there's TVs, and you can watch the Ohtani highlights, Kodai Senga, and other Japanese stars, but you mostly see Ohtani. And even though his first home run was with the Angels, his debut was with the Angels, the Dodgers carry a lot of weight since in Japan, they know the Dodgers. I don't think they knew about the Angels until Ohtani picked the Angels with Mike Trout. As for the trade-in, she did get the 2 ball caps. She got a bat. They're not game used, so the value is not that high. They are autographed, but they're not authenticated. If they want to sell it on the market, most people in the market are looking for authenticated. And authenticated values more. Now, when it comes to the trade, this is like the worst trade you could have done. The second worst, but still better, is get those tickets that you went to the stadium for the first home run on Dodger uniform and get them signed by Ohtani. I'll give an example. On eBay, a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. home run, first home run, was sold for over $300. 2 of them were sold for over $200. And comparing Guerrero to Ohtani is apples to oranges. You cannot compare, especially when Ohtani is going to be considered the greatest baseball player of all time. That is, if he continues his career, he does not get suspended, he doesn't get injured, he's going to be the greatest baseball player. And that would have been a better trade than getting a bat autograph and 2 ball caps. I'm not saying that the bat and the 2 autographs are not worth, since they are Ohtani autographs, but it could have been a lot better. As for me, if I was a husband, I would have told her, don't go up there. We should leave the stadium. Or second, tell her, if you're going to go, I'm going to go with you, and decline any deal out there. Her mind, her adrenaline probably was saying, I got the ball. Now they're offering me autographs, a free ball caps, and a bat. Anything worse would have been 2 hot dogs and a soda. The Dodgers would have probably done that too. I feel like right now she's regretting that trade because people are telling her that she could have got easily $100,000. On the interview, it says that she could have easily got $100,000. For me, I would have left the stadium. I would have probably even flew to Japan and tried to sell it in Japan. At the same time, a year ago, 2 years ago, I used to collect baseball memorabilia. I used to collect authenticated strikeouts, hits, RBIs. What people don't know of that baseball, it cannot be authenticated. And the reason it cannot be authenticated, according to the things that I knew 2 years ago, as soon as it leaves the field and the person over there looking and trying to authenticate everything, since he's right next to the dugout. And if you look at the dugout, when people roll the balls to the dugout, they try to move them to the side of the dugout. That's where the authenticator is at. He's the one that puts the little sticker, he writes it down, and it gets authenticated on MLB. A home run cannot be authenticated. Like I said, it left the field and it left the side of the person authenticating the ball. But what she could have done is people or word of mouth, her on the video to prove that she had the ball. And with that, she could have probably, if I was her, I would have probably flown to Japan, sold it over there. I believe that she would have sold it for a lot more. Or in LA, since it's a big population and the Dodgers is a big fan base, I probably would have sold it to any Dodger fan for more than a bat and 2 autographed ball caps that are not even authenticated, like I mentioned. I know she's regretting it. I know that the husband said I should have went with her, and they try to separate us. Nobody was going to separate me if I was with my wife going there. Nobody was going to separate me, especially with the knowledge of baseball that I had. There's no way I was going to get separated. And there was no way of negotiation unless it blew my mind. Not even season tickets would have blown my mind, since season tickets are not that expensive. I believe you could get them for under, I want to say, $5,000. And that's just crumbs to what she could get outside for that baseball. And like I mentioned, especially for Ohtani. As a matter of fact, you should look for ticket stubs for Mookie Betts' MLB debut. I believe they're worth over $500. A baseball, the first baseball, the 1 of 1, would have been worth a lot more. Hopefully she learns her lesson, and for her 10 years from now, go on eBay, look for any baseball hit or any strikeout that Ohtani does and the value of it. And you're going to be surprised how much each item costs. As a matter of fact, I sold a Justin Verlander pitch on dirt, Astros against the Red Sox, playoffs, for $500. A pitch on dirt. Now imagine a home run, the value of it. Thank you. Thank you for watching.